Hey Bears, Eric here, and in today's video, we're going to talk about someone that I just pretty much forgot about. That is Melonie Mac. I haven't talked about her in ages. I just forgot about her because I got so tired of the stupidity. I actually have reaction videos of hers that I made that I never even uploaded because I was just like over talking about Melonie Mac. But today, someone sent me something from Drama Alert. I guess she made this as a video, maybe on TikTok or somewhere. I don't know where it came from, but she's sitting in her car. We'll put it up here on screen now. She's sitting in her car talking here. It's a very short video. And I'm like, what is the context of this video? What made her decide to make this particular video? And in this video, she's trying to justify all of the negative and hateful stuff she does when it comes to gay people and trans people with her Christianity. Like, she's like, I can be bigoted because I'm a Christian. That's essentially what she says in this clip. We're going to watch this clip. Let's do it now. I'm going to watch it, and then I'll talk more about it. There is an F slur in this clip, so that will get beeped out. But just know, if you follow the link to this video, I'll put it down below. If you follow the link to this video on Twitter, it's unedited. You'll see the slur. Like, I'm not making this up. She actually says it. I don't think I should have to justify that. She does it all the time anyway, and we'll discuss that here at the end. Anyway, let's listen to her clip here, and then we're going to talk about this.
Melonie Mac is such a homophobe. Oh my gosh, she's such a transphobe. Oh no, what are we gonna do? You know what? I am a Christian, and I believe that homosexuality and transsexuality is a sin.
So here's the deal, though, with that. You can be a Christian and still be homophobic and transphobic. That's not like, it's not one or the other. Those two things can both exist. Because you can be a Christian and not be transphobic, not be homophobic. It's very simple. It starts with action. Like, what are you actively doing that would make you transphobic or homophobic? Is it simply you don't go to pride events? You're not at drag shows? Those things are not inherently homophobic or transphobic. You can simply disengage from all of that and not be part of it. But actively doing what you do and what you say and how you act is homophobic and transphobic. It's the literal definition of what that is. And it doesn't matter if you're a Christian or not. I know tons of people who are Christians that don't act this way. We'll talk more about that at the end of this.
Now, if you are fine with me believing that and you still want to be my friend, you are welcome to do so, and I will still love you. But just
no, that's not the way that works. That's not the way friendship works, right? You don't get to be like, oh, I'm going to slur the fuck out of people like you whenever I want, all the time if I want to do it, say it unironically and laugh about it. You don't get to do that and then be like, oh, but I still love you and I would still be your friend. That's the problem. That's the issue. It's the actions that you're doing. The actual act of going out and saying slurs and making all these anti-gay and anti-trans videos. Like, we're not talking about you just simply not engaging with people who are, which is every bit your right to do that. But to actively harass people with homophobia and transphobia, that's not something that people who are gay or trans want to have to deal with a friend. Give me a break.
just note that I will be hoping and praying that one day you can turn from your sin and find Jesus so that you can go to heaven.
But see, that's the thing. You don't actually feel that way. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Melonie Mac. I don't believe you, because if you actually loved people and you wanted them to go to heaven, you would not be pulling all of this slurring stuff. Like, you wouldn't be doing that. You would want people who are gay and trans to come into Christianity so you could talk to them and have them understand why it's important. What you're doing is driving people away from it. I don't know why you can't see that. This tough love shit doesn't work. It doesn't work because it's not real.
If you're totally fine with that, cool, let's be friends. If you're not,
there we go. There we go. The F slur. Okay, let's talk a bit about this video. Here's the deal. Okay. I grew up, I've talked about this many times, but I'm going to truncate this for everybody watching. I grew up in a Christian family. I went to two different types of churches, Presbyterian and Methodist, all the way up until my teen years. A lot of my family still goes to church. They're very Christian. I interact with them quite often, and they don't treat me the way Melonie treats random people that she doesn't know, right? My own family doesn't treat me that way. I don't have any family members that dislike me for being gay simply because they're Christians. They don't slur around me. They don't say it to my face. I don't know if they do it behind my back. They don't say it around me. They don't do things around me to make me feel uncomfortable, right? They just don't. And they're all Christians. And they extend that love because they're not going to judge people. That is for their God to do, not for them to do. So they don't do that. Now, myself, I'm not a practicing Christian, so I don't have to listen to any rules or laws of the Bible. So for me, it's like, okay, you have a religion that you don't like certain things that I do. That's great. Your religion, number one, doesn't apply to me. It just doesn't, because there's lots of different religions. Number two, your religion doesn't give you the right to harass me. Your religion doesn't give you a pass to just slur me out. Like, it just doesn't. I don't care how many times you say it. Oh, I'm a Christian, so it gives... No, it doesn't. It doesn't give you the right to do that to someone. If you do it, you're going to get called out for being homophobic and transphobic. Point blank, period. End of discussion. I don't know anybody that would want to be friends with someone like this. I have never in my life, in all the friends that I've had, I've only lost one friend over the years for being gay, and that person simply just stopped talking to me. They didn't slur about me. They didn't talk about me behind my back. They simply just faded away, and I never spoke to them again. And to be honest, I don't even know if it's because I was gay. They just kind of disappeared. So none of the friends that I've had over the years would ever say or act the way Melonie Mac does. And even if they did pray about me, which that's their prerogative if they want to do that, they never made me feel like a less than individual because of who I am. So this feels like parody to me. It's giving very much, I like to use slurs and I need an excuse for it. It's giving, I know that I have a bunch of fans that are going to defend me because they're homophobic and they want to hear me say the F slur. It's really, that's the kind of energy that it's giving to me. And it's kind of shocking to me that she is one of the few, if not the only person in the community that she's in that openly says this stuff. A lot of the bigger people in that community don't do it. They don't do it because they probably know that it's absolutely inappropriate to do that. And she's probably pushed a lot of people away from her for it. I'm actually surprised that she still has legitimate followers that believe that she's a practicing Christian who truly believes that she loves people. I don't believe it. I know far too many Christians in my life, and I was a Christian growing up. I know far too many people in Christianity to believe that this is the way a Christian person behaves. I don't know anybody who behaves like this. So for me, it's a wash, like absolutely 100% cap. I don't believe anything Melonie Mac says. And I just wanted to put this out there because I wanted to remind people that she's pretty much a garbage person. And I don't think there's any redeemable qualities about her. I don't know what happened to her. Years ago, she seemed very happy. She had a very fun life. She was doing a lot of things that she loved. And then all of a sudden, something switched. And all of a sudden, Christianity, and then slurs, hating people, talking shit about women, talking shit about minorities. Like, I don't know what light bulb switch went off or whatever in her head, but something happened to her. And it's totally made her a person that gets objectified in her own community. If you ever go to her Reddit, just going to warn you, if you ever stumble into her Reddit, she's objectified by her fans, and the people that do actually go and comment on her videos are people that just want her to say the thing. I have no respect for her. Christianity is not a pass to slur people.